The Gospel of Mary, Helene, Magdalene, Chapter 1. The first time I met eyes with Jesus, he was fighting with the devils of the synagogue. The priests at the party had tired him, and he was not literally folding into himself, but I seemed to shock him when I spoke to him. He hadn't been expecting something, and whatever it was that happened in his mind, the devil's hold on him was gone, at least for a while. I showed him something that would give him time to prepare to fight the devils the next time the evil beast came back. He didn't look at me again until I caught his eyes in the synagogue a year later. I wasn't the only girl trying to catch his eye, but he was always occupied asking the elders questions. "I saw you talking to Mary's son today." "That's what people do, Mum. They talk to people." "He's got a loose tongue, the boy. His innocent questions are loaded with insult." "Maybe because he's right." "I don't think one boy can be righter than 140 generations of priests and lawyers." "He must have missed that point. All I know is most people love him." "You would do better to keep some distance from him." It was always the same with my parents. They knew what a girl should do. A girl who was the daughter of a synagogue lawyer. Modesty was in order. Talking with other Jewish girls or other Jewish adults was considered appropriate for a girl like me. Jesus was often seen with Romans and Arabs, playing as if he didn't understand who he was. He was anybody, a bastard child that appeared to be blessed and oblivious to it. But he was the opposite. The first time he kissed me, every bit of him was the opposite of oblivious. Time and the world were there to allow us a place to share love. He rambled on like that before we had sex. He didn't want to hear his name. He wanted love without words or symbols. If I told my mum that, she'd say he's a goat. Goats don't pay reverence to Jewish tradition. Which explains why Jesus seemed to get along with animals better than most people. True either way. I don't really think we fell in love. It was already there, and contact was added to it. And out of the blue, I decided to take my dancing lessons on with more enthusiasm. My friend and cousin Liz and I danced almost every day together. She knew when I was with Jesus, and I knew when she was with John. And it was mostly a secret until my mother found me crying on my bed. "Helene, we'll be late for synagogue. Have you been crying?" "Why were you crying, Helene?" I didn't tell her, but she watched me before and after synagogue and saw me with Jesus. I wasn't crying or touching him in any forbidden way, but anyone who saw his eyes or my eyes knew there was love. Not a good thing to show in the synagogue, where everyone is conducting serious business. What did Jesus have to tell you? That no matter what happened, he would always love me, not as a promise, but as an understanding of what life was and how life lived in me. Well, he's leaving for Cairo. When I am finished school, I will move to Cairo or anywhere else. You can forget about that, Mary Helene. The boy is a troublemaker and doesn't understand his place. When he does, it will be too late.